Welcome back to the deep dive, everyone, where we try to get straight to the essentials.
Exactly. Cut through the noise.
And today we're doing just that with a new film. It's called Saiyaara, a 2025 Hindi release.
That's right. And there's a specific review that's, well, generated a fair bit of buzz.
Yeah.
So our mission today is really to pull out the core insights from that review, help you figure out what makes this film tick, beyond just the plot summary,
Okay.
and maybe help you decide if it's one you want to catch.
Sounds good. And just to set the scene, the review gives it a pretty strong rating, right?
Yeah, a solid 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay, 4 out of 5. Nice. But what really jumped out at me was the mix of genres. It's listed as romantic drama, mystery, and thriller. That feels like, well, quite an ambitious blend.
It really is. Pulling that off smoothly is tricky, but the review suggests they actually manage it pretty well.
Interesting.
Should we mention the key players?
Yeah, let's get the basics down.
Okay, so it's directed by Ayan Salim, and the main cast includes Vikrant Massey, Fatima Sana Sheikh,
Ah, okay. Good names.
and Priya Goenka, and
Yeah.
also Pankaj Kapoor.
Okay, quite a lineup. So let's dig into the story itself. The review calls it a heart-touching love story. And it travels quite a bit geographically, doesn't it? From streets of Lucknow.
Right, all the way to the deserts of Rajasthan.
Wow. And the main character, Aryan, that's Vikrant Massey, he's a poet.
Yeah, a poet searching for his missing beloved, Sarah, who's played by Fatima Sana Sheikh.
Missing beloved, so that's where the mystery comes in.
Exactly, and the review frames the whole thing as this amazing blend of love, mystery, and self-discovery.
That idea of spanning those landscapes, Lucknow streets to Rajasthan deserts, does the review suggest that the setting is more than just, like, a backdrop? Does it mean something for his search?
That's a really interesting point. And yeah, the review implies it's not just scenery, it's almost symbolic.
Yeah.
Well, moving from the sort of intimacy of the city streets to the vast, maybe isolating desert, it seems to echo Aryan's own journey.
Okay. His internal journey.
Right. From connection to maybe a more solitary search, it forces that self-discovery aspect the review mentions.
Yeah.
The external landscape reflecting the internal one.
That makes sense. Okay, so what else makes this film stand out? According to the review, the performances seem to be a big part of it.
Oh, definitely. Vikrant Massey as Aryan gets some serious praise.
Yeah.
The review says he breathes life into the character, makes his pain and poetry feel alive on screen.
Wow. That's high praise. Does it hint at how he does that? Like specific techniques or?
It points towards his ability to show, vulnerability and intensity almost at the same time.
That's hard to do.
It is. It's not just the lines, but his expressions, his gaze, maybe even his body language. It sounds like he really embodies the poet's internal struggle.
You feel it with him.
That's the impression, yeah. And then you have Fatima Sana Sheikh as Saiyaara. Her character is described as mysterious.
Right, the missing beloved.
Exactly. So her performance adds that crucial layer of intrigue, keeps you guessing, which obviously fuels the mystery side of things.
Got it. And beyond acting.
Cinematography gets a big mention, described as being like a poem itself.
Like a poem, okay.
Yeah, really highlighting the visuals, the desert, rain, and city lights. It suggests the look of the film is just as important as the words.
Sounds beautiful visually. What about other elements? Music? Dialogue?
Yes, both get singled out. The music, especially the title song, Saiyaara, is called heart-touching.
Okay.
And get this, the review calls it the soul of the entire film.
The soul. Wow. That's significant. How does it achieve that? Is it just a good melody or?
Apparently not just that. The review suggests it's deeply woven into the story. It reflects the emotional beats, the themes. It's like an anchor, helping you connect emotionally, almost subconsciously.
Yeah.
Less a soundtrack, more like the film's heartbeat.
That sounds really effective. And the dialogues.
Praised for their sweetness and depth of poetry. The kind of lines that stick with you,
Memorable. Nice. It sounds overwhelmingly positive, but reviews usually find something, right? Any critiques?
Yeah, a couple of minor points are raised. It seems the story slows down in some parts.
Okay. Pacing issues sometimes happen.
Right. And also, the climax could have been stronger.
Slower pace, weaker climax. Those could be significant downsides. Does the review give a sense of how much impact these have? Or maybe why the film might be paced that way?
It suggests they're noticeable, yeah, but they don't seem to, derail the whole experience.
Okay.
Maybe the slower parts are intentional, allowing for more character depth and more atmosphere.
So let's focus on just plot mechanics.
Could be. And while the climax might not be, a huge explosion, the emotional journey getting there is apparently strong enough that it still works overall. It's a trade-off, maybe. Depth over a massive payoff.
Right, depends on what you value as a viewer.
Yeah.
So putting it all together, the strengths, those minor flaws, what's the final verdict from the review? It calls it a beautiful film that touches both the heart and mind.
Yeah, that sums it up well.
What's the key to that heart and mind connection, according to the review? Is it the poetry? The acting?
It seems like it's the combination of everything working together.
Synergy.
Exactly. Massey's performance, the poetic dialogue, the visuals, that soulful music.
Mm-hmm.
It all creates this immersive feeling experience. It's not just watching a story, it's feeling the journey.
An emotional journey, not just a love story.
Precisely. It invites you to connect and maybe reflect a bit yourself.
Okay, so definitely recommended then, especially if you appreciate, well, poetry, music, and excellent acting.
That's the takeaway.
And for context, maybe if you like the feel of Tamasha, or perhaps the depth of something like Article 15, though this sounds like it has more mystery, maybe a bit of looter even.
Yeah, those could be useful comparisons.
Yeah.
It seems to occupy a space that touches on elements from films like those introspection, strong performances, maybe a bit of that thriller edge.
Got it.
So here's something to think about. For a film that's called an emotional journey and a poem, filled with these amazing visuals and the soulful music, what element do you think actually leaves the biggest mark on you as a viewer? Is it the beauty you see on screen? Is it the music that gets under your skin? Or is it really connecting with those deep internal struggles, the self-discovery, even if the plot isn't perfect everywhere?
That's a great question. How those different parts, visual, sound, emotions, story weave together to create something that, well, resonates, something that sticks with you.
Exactly. What makes it memorable, even with minor flaws?
Definitely food for thought, something for you all to consider as well.